Hi guys, I'm welcoming you back on Binary Options Trading. I have some great news for all of us and for me. Firstly, I was actually trying to get back my access to my old Instagram, but I couldn't. So I decided to make a new one and that's it. So in my bio, you can find, or you can easily find, just type Anna Baby Trader, my new Instagram, and I'm asking you to, to join me there again and again. Some of you have been with me there before, and I am just starting all over again. So let's see how it's going to be for us. And today is a little bit unusual strategy. I made it all for a downward movement. It's going to be 2 moving averages and a fractal, but fractal is additional. Mostly we are concerned on 2 moving averages. Let's see how it's going to be for us, and we go. So let's start with all the indicators, and I'm gonna tell you more in what cases, in which cases we actually using that. It's gonna be the moving average as always, and the second moving average here, and a little bit different color. Let's choose yellow. Let's wait. Yep, working now. And the third one is gonna be, it actually some additional indicator here, and it mostly for those who can trust for this indicator, because it's a little bit more complicated, with that. But you may just, add it and check it if it's working for you or not, and if you are seeing the situation. So the thing is here, this strategy is perfect for a downward movement, and we are actually expecting these situations on the market. So we are actually catching it, and then I'm going to explain what indicators here we are trusting. And let's proceed to our first bet. And I'm going to make it. And as I told you here, it's all going to be for a downward movement. And what we are counting on that, we are looking at this yellow line, and we are remembering this orange line, the second moving average, are actually about to be, near this yellow line. And we are looking for the situations when the orange line are below the yellow line, and we are entering at that point. Let's see. And what we are having here, we were expecting that the chart are going to be lower, that the downward movement are going to be continuing, and we are actually correct about that. So again, the first profit, and again, looking for this orange line to be below the yellow line, and that's how we are predicting this downward movement, and we are playing on that. So the next, and I'm not showing you, the whole chart picking up, but remember, here the situation is a key. Only the chart here is a key, not only indicators, but the chart also. And look here, I made my bet, and I made it for a downward movement. And I told you before that the orange line is supposed to be below the yellow line, and here the situation is quite opposite. But we are seeing that was, the highest point of this orange line. It is actually just trying to be the below of the yellow line. And here we are seeing that. And so the point is, this orange line are trying to be, below this yellow line, and we are playing on that. But you may see actually just like 5 seconds ago, like 5 minutes, it never happened. The orange line were just so close to the yellow line and never crossed that. So I am suggesting to you, if you are unsure about that, if you are wanna, have your profit, don't wanna lose your money, wait for the orange line to be below the yellow line. This is more reliable. So what we are having here, we are making our bet for a downward movement. And here, again, situation is a little bit tricky. And let's just see how it's going to be. We may lose, we may win, but sometimes I just want to show you that there are actually some tricky situations. And what about the fractal? As long as I have it, I'm going to tell you. With the fractal, we are actually playing on mostly, we have, like orange, how to say that, this orange indicator and then this green indicator, and it's combining. So we are playing on that sometimes. Let's see how it's going to be with this bet, and we're going to continue. So what we are actually having here, our Let's see. Yep, we are having we having our loss. And this is just to show you, and I wanted to show you here we having, let's see. Yep, and here we have our profit. So too bad, just not the perfect timing. But anyway, I told you before, if you are unsure or you're getting full bank, do not play with this orange line above the yellow line. This is a little bit tricky in this situation. So now let's be more careful. And here they're almost crossing each other. And what actually is important here, as long as we're playing for a downward movement, we need to check that the whole chart, maybe you can observe, the whole chart itself. We are just looking for the moment when this, this movement for a downward just started, or when it's continuation and we see the orange line below the yellow line. Again and again, I am repeating myself, but I want it to be the whole clear. Let's check. And here we are. It's pretty tense. It was with my second bet actually, and I was about to lose it, but actually here the first profit and the second one it is. Because when the orange line is already below the yellow line, we are more certain. And this is the perfect situation to enter for us. And here, and check here the fractal. In some cases, it's quite seldom we are having these repeating points, like the green, orange, but mostly we are, and this is the last iteration actually, but mostly we are playing on this, combination that they are changing each other, but it's a little bit, I don't want, to put a lot of things in that. I am actually, when I'm observing the whole picture, the whole chart, I am counting on that also, but in this case, for your easiness, let's leave it like that. And what I want to tell you for sure, if we are having here 2 green points, for sure it's gonna be the orange next. I mean, like 100%. Sometimes in some traders, and that's the profit. And again, with the orange line, here's all perfect. And sometimes some traders are just looking for the situation is like that. So we have like 2 green points. We are expecting the orange point, and we're just looking for the, the market situations to be exactly like that. So here the situation of the almost crossing, and here, the direction of this orange line is actually to be still downward, because it's all the time striking to be, near this yellow line and fall and fall and fall. So I made the full bank. I have like a 500 left, and to count on that, and we are gonna see. So let's see. I am a little bit nervous with all these green candles, and it seems like, but we are just. Have you noticed that? That was just the profit, and I was so close. I mean, the timing, the period, the strategy, but I have some gray hairs, I think, a few new one, while I was looking at these strategies, and I was pretty sure that now I'm going to show you how even me being like experienced can lose money. But that was just, I don't know, it just worked out, and I'm impressed. So let's make it the last for today, and the last but not the least, again, the tricky situation, checking what the fractal is actually showing us. And I am actually expecting that this is the highest point, this is the highest peak, and I am getting full bank, because it seemed like this line, this orange line, should go down. And it's, let's see, just, after the last bet, I'm a little bit nervous. Let's see how it's gonna be. It's getting ready. So this strategy is actually working, and we are seeing here, it's not like I'm impressed, it's not like it's unexpected, but when you are correct about something, when you just found the key for this strategy and you're having all this profit just going again and again, you're feeling like, I don't know, like a child, that it's actually working, and you can nail that, because this is the market. This is, sometimes so tricky, and when it's just working out, this is quite a great moment to be. So guys, a little bit tense today because I think I was a little bit, concerned about how we are making it only on the downward movement. Sometimes you don't need to be, that concerned, or you don't need to be that concerned for too long. And as you know, all my links in bio, and now I have an Instagram, as I told you before. So follow me. If you have any question, just ask me. If you have any questions about the fractal that I actually added, just ask me. Text me below here in the comments or email, Telegram, and just join my free chat, and we're gonna trade together and get some more. So see you.